The grand shape of Ikeri, the Harbinger, moves about the night of the dry lands. Fires of burning essentia upon its head and upon its back. The moving mesa, both bird and ape-like, lumbers across the land. Aberrations of stone move, energizing essentia, making it burn hot, making it bright, and much more valuable. So the forces of Baron Rider Destry have been moving about, letting it do its work. Who cares what little outpost gets crushed? Who cares who becomes flat? Who cares who dies in the pursuit of essentia and gold to power the magic and technology of this world to make the trains move and bring the ever-important progress to the drylands. Already having crushed all the good folk of this land, our heroes have made their way, snuck across lines, and rescued many a person in the pursuit of this. And now,
maybe like 2 people.
And now have understood much a better idea and made a few allies, sneaking past the front line of Destry's forces. They attacked the children of Ikeri in order to get close enough to hopefully take out this monstrosity. With that, we now see Raiden follow along with a part senior friend has come on into this battle, seeing their forces, the 3, Shepard, Pugh, Mike, and Jake, surrounding this rocky figure as they are trying to carve a path to get to Ikeri. Now, here are our folk, all of us all around. Ever important, Balin, what are you riding? We need to know the mount.
I would say it's one of those mini horses.
You have a monkey riding a mini horse. I'm here for it.
All right. Mini horse next to the giant scorpion carrying the fawn. We come on in. And with that, we are going to go. All right. The party has the spotlight, which means you all get to go. Remember, here in Daggerheart, we have our ever-powerful tag team maneuver, which you get once per session. Each person can use one once per session, be as many as you like, as long as you don't initiate it, but it costs 3 hope. And remember, you can go out of turn if you have something that's going to help a situation and make it better, but otherwise...
Or make it worse. Man, whatever your flavor is.
But with that, who would like to do something?
What in the Pop Rocks is happening here? Y'all went straight for it, and I've got the dynamite. and I'd like to throw one stick of dynamite to not lit, unlit.
Okay, so this is just a construct. This isn't. This is just an abomination, not a Ikeri right now.
Okay,
Just so
cool,
you know.
cool.
You can do what you want. Just wanted to.
Just a reminder: throwing dynamite is just as bad as lighting dynamite.
Yeah, you better hope you catch it. I'm gonna throw a stick to Phelan, and who's closest to me?
So you toss a stick of dynamite to
Jake.
Phelan. Here you go.
Yeah. Good luck. And one to probably to Jake. I hope he can, because dogs are famously good at catching things. And then I wanna like say, look after that and use it at the most opportune moment because it's very volatile. That's the turn I want to take. I don't know if I need to roll for that, or I can just do that.
I mean, that's easy enough to do. You can go ahead and do like an actual action if you want.
Okay, sweet. In that case, I will use my Caprine Leap. Gosh, I love being a fawn. To get as close as I possibly can to the abomination.
All right, I love that. Follower jumps around, comes behind it, right behind its back.
While you're landing, by the way, I'm just gonna be like, watch out, they explode!
What?
That's all he's gonna say.
You couldn't tell me that. Oh shit. Okay, in that case, I will spend 3 hope to use my rogue's dodge, which gains +2 to evasion until I get hit next.
All right.
So that's quite an expensive hopey thing to do. And then I'm gonna attack it with my dagger, if I may.
Yeah.
I'll try and find a crevice in the rock. You know how there's like fissures that you can put your fingers in if you're rock climbing? Imagine something like that. So that's a 15 with fear.
All right.
Am I the only one quoting Galaxy Quest?
I
It's
don't
a
know
rock.
what that is.
Doesn't have a vulnerable spot.
It's all right. That hits.
Excellent. And with that, the abomination is gonna clutch its fissure with a 5 damage.
All right. So get in there. It does break more than you'd expect it to. Crack it open. The sense you're burning out, firing. And at this, it immediately will turn and swing large Essentia fists directly at Farla for an 18 to hit.
Oh my goodness. That has taken out my bonus to evasion in one go. Very sad.
Oh.
That hits.
14 physical damage.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that hurt too. I don't think the party told you.
Oh, you thought I was being dramatic.
I have regrets. Thank you for the very speedy education. I will never hit anything ever again. Thank you.
All right. Who would like to go next?
I think when you throw the dynamite at Jake, a little compartment on his chest opens up and it's got like a little magnet and it just sucks the dynamite in. At which point he turns to Speedy and responds, "Now several of us will explode upon death." And then he turns and the little turret comes up on his shoulder and he's just going to blast the thing with his great staff. His great staff.
Send you a turret gun. Let's go.
That is a 15 with fear.
So I hit my maximum. All right. That hits.
Oh, you're at 12?
Yeah.
For 4 magical damage.
Got it. All right. With that, it's going to go ahead and I think it tramples. Yeah. it moves, going over Farla, over Phelan, over Jake, and ending right at Speedy.
Pick on someone your own size.
And I'm
So
going to
good.
do.
Whee!
All right. Yep. And it gets to do an attack against everybody in its path. So as it's coming, stomping down, that's let's see, a 16 on Farla. That's a 16 on Phelan.
That definitely hits.
Ooh, that's a 23 on Jake. And another 23 on my gosh, Speedy.
Just misses.
All right. However, that is 1 physical damage.
Wait, for all of us?
Yes.
Yeah, you roll you hit and then you roll 1 damage that applies for all. So it's the low threshold.
Oh, I take a whole HP for 1 damage.
Yep.
Oh!
You can armor it to 0.
You can take an armor. And with that, it's going to go ahead and I'll spend a fear to activate it twice because it's powered by Essentia and very malicious. Jeez. 23 to hit Faye.
I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
And oh, good. Only 4 physical damage. All right. So Crake's moving. The spikes are out. And with that, as the light is shimmering off of it, you can see in the distance the mighty Harbinger Ikeri seems to start to move, rotate, as if it notices you, and is now coming closer. Spent some fear to increase the tension here. This puts me down to 8, and the party has a spotlight.
How do we feel about running away? Just asking.
Just so Farla understands, we snuck past a ring of people to get here. So
Oh
running,
my lord.
our retreat probably somewhat blocked. Although maybe they think, I don't know.
They seem like great fodder for something that were pursuing us, for example.
Oh, that's an idea.
Faye, break this thing.
I can go.
Yeah.
All right. He is going to move on his mini horse, and you see him like squat up on it, and he's holding the reins. And as he gets close enough, he leaps off, and he'll fly at it with a jump kick.
I'm sorry, I missed. Who's doing that? Simeon? Or Shepherd?
The Simeon, which is Faye.
Wrong place. What the hell am I doing here?
All right, and I am going to double check when I could do this. Oh, it just says I spend a focus. So I will spend a focus to switch to my brutal stance. And then I will... Oh, and at the start of our session, everybody gets 1 hope. I don't know if you guys did that, because I have the halfling.
Oh yeah, everyone mark our hope for having a halfling in the party.
Should have said that earlier. All right, and yeah, he's gonna do his unarmed strike. And So that is a 9 to hit with fear.
Okay, that that does glance off a myth as you're going right there to where the space has been opened up as it brings its fists together, forming a little bit of a shield.
Okay.
And we'll immediately strike back at you. That is an 8.
No.
And we'll take a second strike for 21.
Definitely.
All right. That is 2 physical damage.
Okay. And I will use a shield to reduce that.
I love it. Shoot up. Like to go next.
I'll go, but Speedy, because you're flying in, right? Phelan, God, I want to keep to learn the name. Phelan is flying in, and I feel like out of the corner of his eye, Speedy's gonna be like, "Oh shit, shit slinger, it's here!" And he's gonna take his staff and try to smack the thing, hoping that maybe if it's not shot, it doesn't explode. Maybe it just gets smacked. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. That would be a 15 with fear. What the hell? I don't know. It's always fear. Does it hit though?
It hits.
Woohoo! That would be an 8 for the damage.
Oh, nice. And this is with, remember what you aimed with again?
He's my quarterstaff, so he's seeing shit slinger, and he's like baseball batting the thing,
Very nice. Is that physical damage?
I believe it is. Yeah, it is physical. Yes.
All right. So that actually does severe because it cracks a big old thing in it. Fires burning out more.
Is it appearing more effective than the gunshot? Since you said that, and now I'm seeing if I can perceive that.
It is more effective than what Jake was doing. So
That was Shepard, right?
I think Jake shot it.
Jake shot it with magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that just moved there was Speedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Speedy was already right next to him because.
Yeah. Very cool. So with that, yeah, it's gonna rear up because it was fear and try to strike you back for. Ooh, that is 9.
Meets it, beats it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay. All right. Now the censure is burning bright as you kind of knocked it on, and now it's like covering it. It's almost like on fire with this magical energy. For 27 physical damage.
Okay. Have a question. Mechanically speaking, because it doesn't have a turn. No, I'm not dead. But I have a skill called Frontline Tank, where I spend 3 hope to clear armor slots. When does that have to be done before the action? I would assume. Maybe, I don't know.
I think my rule is just make it narrative. So give me narratively how you were doing this to make.
I don't think I have a narrative way to do in the middle of this. I'll just do it the next one. So
Okay.
What can I do? What can I do to make this?
I mean, is that going to be severe on you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what you could do, this is when I say narrative, you could kind of say, okay, we're going to flavor that for spending 3 hope to just negate that damage because of the 3 armor slots.
I have a different thing that will work narratively.
Okay.
So what you're hitting, right? What are you hitting with?
It's like basically it's part of its body that's burning with sentia.
Okay, so as that's coming down to crush on me, I will do what I do best in my moment of bravery, and I will retract into my shell. And that provides, and I actually don't know what this does. This will be good. It costs a stress, but I have resistance to physical damage.
Okay.
What does that mean?
So let me double check. It halves it. So instead
half
of
of 3? Or no, half of your number.
half of 27, yeah.
Okay, so 14.
Yep.
Hey, that puts it in the major. We're okay. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Yeah. 13 because I just round down.
It's still in major.
Cool.
Okay, that's what we're doing. So I am retracted into my shell in my moment of bravery.
Okay, I think you can still spend armor if you want to.
I could if I had armor, so
Okay.
I'm going to go back on the next round.
Okay, very cool. So 13 comes down. With that, I'll let the spotlight pass.
I will put a leg on top of Speedy's shell and kind of brace myself and aim my shotgun right up into like the jawline of the monster and take a shot.
Let's go.
There we go. That's a 21 hope.
There we go. Definitely hits.
5 physical damage.
Okay. You see now it's almost like coming apart. The Essentia looks like it's gone volatile. All of it is shaking around. You think one more hit, this thing's gonna blow.
I will rack my shotgun and pump another round into it. It's gonna be fear, but it is a 13 fear.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
So again, I put one leg on Speedy's thing and kind of brace myself. I take one shot, which kind of rocks me back a bit. I see it wavering as well. I rack my shotgun, and this time I jam it down into the hole that I just made, and I fire one more time.
Okay. In that case, that is going to, the explosion is going to, it sort of explodes out. Burning Essentia, that's going to affect Faye, Speedy, and Shepard. And so these attacks are against your evasion as it's exploding. So 17 versus Shepard.
What type of damage?
It's going to be magic. 21 versus Speedy, and then 8 versus Faye.
As I see this starting to rupture, I will channel energy through Speedy's shell, and I will heal him 1d4 health.
Okay, I'll take that.
Do I roll it or you roll it? How does that work?
You will roll it.
Oh, okay. I'm getting a real dice out for this one because I'm in trouble. I got 4.
There you go. All right. So
I have 1 hit point left and no armor, so.
those of you that beat your evasion, the pieces rocket into you for 10 damage. Magic.
Well, you said for me it was 8.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Remember, if you're spending things, you want to narrate kind of how you're taking the hits and all that stuff.
Again, as it blasts into me, you kind of see my skin change into more of a rough hide and absorbs a lot of it as I spend that armor.
Nice.
8 does not pass my evasion, so he does a backflip as the shards fly past him back onto his mini pony.
Love it.
I'm gonna yell from across the plain, Shepard, that was an amazing shot. That was incredible, and you're inspired. And you can clear a stress or a hit point if you like.
Speedy's gonna slowly crawl out of his shell and be like, oh, see you use the high yo-yo maneuver. That's what I was going for. Good job. Good job.
I will look back at the incoming Colossus.
Oh shit, yeah.
I suggest we find a place to bunker down for a bit, catch our breath.
white people.
Sorry. I agree. I'm gonna call upon Scorpy. Come here, Scorpy.
See, come out, lift you up. All right. So the idea here is to run away and find a safe place to possibly hide. Would you like this to be kind of inside the circle of Destry's people, or?
I feel like we can't
That's
risk it. Yeah.
yeah. My idea is to still be within inside the circle, and hopefully, like in the Colossus path, to where once we're done with our rest, it actually meets us rather than us going to it.
Okay. All right. Everybody down with this course of action.
I guess the question is, how quick does it look like it's going to get to us? Like it's a
Imminently.
mountain moving, right?
Yeah. It is
Mount up,
imminently
fellas.
gonna be here. So remember, one of the major pieces of this particular campaign is you could ride like the wind. So you are allowed to move incredibly fast on your
I like that option.
mounts. Especially after, like, in between, like when we're in combat scenes. So since technically we haven't initiated the next combat scene, you could ride like the wind somewhere. That's just something that we're able to do here. Very Western, very like, let's get out of here, let's go find something, you know. So as long as we have that course of action, we can nuance that course of action through the next step. I just want to get that everyone's on board with that. You good, Speedy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. Let's see how
Okay.
it works.
Very cool.
Dylan's good with this plane.
All right. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to pick one person who's going to lead this whole thing. It seems like what you really want to do is find a place in its path for rest. That seems to be, I think, the big thing. So I'll let you know that will end up being instinct. So one person is going to lead that, and then I'll say, okay, what's everybody doing? And we'll process reaction rolls, which just means they don't generate fear or hope. Crit as a success, but you don't get your other bonuses for it. Remember, crit or doubles. And all the successes add a +1 to what the roll will be for whoever is leading.
I'll lead it.
Okay. So you don't roll yet. We wait for everyone else. So you can, again, you can take this any way you want. It can be, central to your character, what you are doing to make this work. So if we'd like to go.
And you said this is just duality dice. We don't add anything to it.
You will add modifiers.
Oh, okay.
If you have instinct, it'll be your instinct.
Well, so you don't. So it doesn't have to be an instinct roll.
Oh, I thought you said it was. Sorry.
It's an instinct roll for Shepard.
For the primary person.
Yes, all of you get to see how you envision yourself adding to this effort in whatever way you'd like, and we make the appropriate reaction roll for that.
Okay, I would say that Phelan is ahead of the group, and he's like doing the thing where he's got his feet up on the horse instead of riding it like normal, and he's surveying the land ahead to make sure it's clear. So he's gonna roll an instinct to perceive what's in front of us.
I like that.
And that is a 16.
All right. Sounds good. All right, your eyes are able to see perfectly the contours here as you're able to keep people from landing on very almost very hot patches of sentia, keeping through. All right, who's next?
It is a crit too. I don't know if that matters.
Okay, cool.
Does it?
Actually, it will, but it doesn't give you any. It doesn't do the other effects.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was 2 7s.
Cool. We going, Jake?
Yeah, I think if Shepard said the plan was to get somewhere to rest that would be on this thing's route, I think that Jake looks and analyzes its movement, analyzes its gait, where getting a sense of where he thinks it's going to go and where it's going to be.
Oh, I love that. We see the computer going with inside Jake. Give me that knowledge roll.
That is a oof. No, but I get that bonus. That is going to be a 9 with fear.
Okay.
But you don't get fear on the reactions either, right?
Correct.
Okay. You have enough of it already.
All right. Slumbering Gate proving a little hard to fully understand. Seems to be outside of the physical world. Who's next?
I think Fala is. So she's very stressed out. This is an extremely stressful situation. But thankfully, there's one thing she's good at, and that's hiding. So using my experience, which is escape artist, she's going to do what she does best and hide. Look for the best hiding spot possible.
I like that. We do that finesse. You're leading everybody in the don't get noticed effort.
Okay, that's 15.
15. Very good. Describe like what do you think a good hiding spot that you think you might be finding is?
For example, if there was a particularly tall dune that if gazed over you couldn't see like the angle behind it
Alright.
immediately,
I
or
like
perhaps
that.
if there was a plateau with a carved out rocky section that has an overhang, maybe you couldn't see into the overhang, something like that.
All right. Very good. So you see this large overhang in the rock, hoping it doesn't move like what's chasing you. I think just Faye. No, we did Faye. We got everybody.
It's me.
It's Speedy. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so Speedy doesn't have a lot of stuff he can help in this way, but what he can do, he's gonna walk up to Pew and he's gonna put his hands on Pew's shoulders and be like, man, we were such a good team back there. You and me, eye to eye. And he's gonna try to give him calmness and some confidence, like, hey, we're behind you, buddy. Right? He's gonna give that whole that little shoulder rub. We're locked in here. It's that's what he's gonna do.
You got it. I'll take that presence as you're like, okay, well,
Great.
you could do this.
Yeah.
There for it.
That is a 17. It's a good shoulder rub.
That
Had
is.
a knot there for the longest. Thanks.
That's right.
All right, Shepard Pugh, you get to make this instinct roll with a +3 in addition to whatever else you have.
Outstanding. So I take all the words of wisdom from my companions, and as we're running/riding, I will look up into the sky. And I will spot a hawk that's riding the thermals off of this Colossus. And I will shout out to the hawk and ask it to let me know a good vantage point or a good spot where we can hide using Farlow's advice. And we got a 10, 13, 15 with hope.
15 with hope. 15 is the DC.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. So you ride fast, the hawk giving you kind of going between, I think, behind a dune at first. As the Colossus is so big, it doesn't quite see you as a threat as it begins its regular path. And is then moving through the dunes that you're able to see it slumbering and get a little bit ahead of it. Just as it seems like the sky is warming just a little bit, so that hopefully After a rest, you'll be somewhat close. And with that, you are hidden within the crag with each other, hearing the sound of roaring and burning essentia outside, and with the cracking of stone. Colossus, you saw as it moved, large boulders fell off only to be healed and replaced. That horrible sound and the children that spawn from its flesh hitting the ground and rolling with essentia roars outside as you stare at each other and plan. What would you all like to do?
I think the idea is a short rest here,
A
right?
short rest would be great.
How long is it? It's 15 minutes or something like that? It's like the...
I feel like I've got a 20-second rest from the sounds of it.
About an hour.
Well, I know, I'm just curious, how long do we have to do it to have it count?
I think I don't. Let me double check because I think I thought you didn't have a short rest left.
Oh, crap. Well,
But
that makes it different. We have some potions, right, guys? We have some potions. A couple of them.
I want you to know it's been a pleasure being a father with y'all.
That's right. That's right. It's gonna be good.
Am I gonna have to
Perfect.
mourn over 4 funerals?
It'll be fine. We'll totally beat this. The consumables refresh on a short rest. Just wondering.
No.
Do they materialize more healing potion on a rest?
We're gonna be fine.
okay, so I don't know
You
where I
has
had that. So you
plan.
can take a short rest. There isn't a limit. It does take about an hour.
I think there's 3 per long rest, is what I thought it says.
Mend, people, mend.
Yeah. So if it's 3, then this would be your last one.
I could be wrong, but I think it.
Yeah, it's saying 3 in the downtime options.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. So this is your last one. Before you.
And so I don't. Let me see if there's the thing. They said it in Critical Role, but they make up their own rules a lot of times.
What are you thinking?
So I was thinking of using one that they use, which is like stand guard as one of mine, right? To like notify people if it's about to crush us to death. And
So that's unique to Umbra.
okay, that's unique to Umbra. Okay, cool. Then,
Yeah, which we might use occasionally, but this isn't. You successfully hidden.
okay.
So
It's not so much that it would see us. I'm just more afraid of getting stepped on.
no, I gotcha, and that makes sense. But you were kind of in a cave and things, so you're
Okay, cool.
you succeeded to find a safe place. I think that would be one if you just stopped. I think that would be very thematic, but I made you risk getting caught by the Colossus in order to do
Fair.
this, right? So you've earned the success. That being said, everyone has two downtime moves. So you can describe what it looks like as you do them, and if you do, maybe you can do it for somebody else. You can have someone else heal, or actually, yeah, you can tend to someone else's wounds. You can fix someone else's armor. You can also prepare with someone.
Well, Speedy's shell is completely cracked to all shit. So he is kind of just he's going inside his shell and kind of pushing it out because it's been caved in, right? But he can't do a lot because he only healed one. He only healed one of it.
You'd hear at least two.
It came out as it says clear 2. Okay, cool. So I cleared 2.
Because you have a +1 to your.
Sorry, it says a
D4.
1 and then below it says clear the 2. Okay. I see.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus your tier, and your tier 1.
Oh, I can just confirm it does it automatically. Cool.
You see Fala take out some twine from her bag and, not very gracefully, without any skill, try to rapidly stitch up some of the leather that has come loose on her bandolier and reattach some of the arm guards that she'd managed to pick up in town.
Again, you'll see Shepard start a small fire, and toss some incense into there and just breathe deeply and meditate.
Jake sits a little off from the others, and he's in a position where he is seeing at least the glow of the essentia of the Colossus. And he just sits there staring at it, and his subroutines begin running. And if anyone watches, they notice that the subroutines are repairing the plating, repairing the armor on himself. And seemingly some of it is those pale blue glows in his eyes and on his shoulders begin glowing a bit more brightly, like they're charging him a bit. Notably, it appears that the heightened heat from his afterburner, his stress, and the actual damage to his internal stuff is not being repaired. It seems the subroutine is just supercharging him and not actually repairing the core of the unit.
Phelan's walking around everyone as they're sitting there doing what they're doing, and he's looking for who looks the most weary or has the most beat up looking armor or body.
And who would that be? Is that going to be Speedy?
Yeah, I would point you towards Speedy for sure.
My armor is like half cracked. He's a turtle in a half shell. And he's pretty bloody. Yeah, all of his things are still a little bit rough, but he got a little bit better. Didn't roll great, but I did clear some stuff.
He goes over and starts like holding your shell as you're like pushing on it to help you. And he got a 3 on the armor repair.
You didn't have to repair any of your armor?
I'm not. I only took 1. I'm fine.
Okay. Cool. I'm like, oh shit, he's gotta help me. Now I gotta like him. Sorry about the shit. Didn't mean shit. Sorry.
That's okay. I didn't wipe my hands. You're good.
I knew it was you.
Now, does anybody look hurt?
I mean, I'm also
I'm
bloody. but I don't
extremely
wanna-
stressed out, but I'm not.
There you go. Help out the stressed rogue. She can kill everything.
Can I do
I'm
stress
so
too?
stressed.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, you can do clear stress. I think I'll let it for this. If you want to narrate that, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. He goes over and starts cheering up Farla, like, "Hey, you did really good out there. I saw everything. Everything's great. You're doing great. We're both doing great." And he will clear 3 stress.
Amazing. Fowler apparently responds well to praise.
Good job. Oh, nice. I did good. I like it. All right. And what would you all like to do?
Liv would like to panic, but Fowler would like to use her abilities to attack proactively, if possible.
Yeah. Because you guys can talk in character if you want to come up with a slight plan or however you want to handle this.
We look right at Farla.
So,
Be like, Farla, I don't know if you know this. Pew has a great plan. He's gonna look right.
Oh, really? Please, Shepard, tell me all about your plan.
I did in but now I do. You all have sticks of dynamite. Well,
Yes, have high explosive right next to core unit. Safe.
okay. We can probably set the dynamite up to where it blows off a leg or damages a leg as it comes close. Attempt to immobilize it.
How much risk are you willing to take? Because I've got a plan. Or an idea for a plan.
I'm willing to let you take all the risk you want.
Well, I'm thinking. I'm pretty imperceivable when I'm still. When I hold perfectly still. I could grab the dynamite, put it right underneath the Colossus as it lumbers toward us, and then leap out of the way right at the moment that you fire off and hit the dynamite. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan. Anyone got a better?
That sounds good to me, but I don't know why you keep giving me these stick things. I don't use them very well.
Oh, that's right. You're more of the manual approach. Is that right?
Yes, and he's like holding both ends like very cautiously, and he's giving it back to you.
Okay.
Ikeri,
I'll take it back.
why Farla friend have to be near dynamite?
Well, I was thinking it might be easier to get close if I sit there, wait for it to pass, and swoop in. How well do you think you can throw? Can you throw accurately? Because then I don't need to sit nearby.
Throw unnecessary, and the stick of dynamite in your hand floats up as he casts his mage hand, which is basically an electromagnetic sort of field that he
That's a good
generates, and it floats the dynamite. Can place
Oh,
dynamite
that's a great idea.
like this. Yes?
That is beyond my understanding. Please, take the dynamite.
Good. More high explosives. Above table, he
Okay.
can do that at far range. So he's got far range with the mage hand.
Which is good because they said this thing's 90 feet tall. So
Mm-mm. Oh, so you could put it in a hole in the rock or anywhere on it. It doesn't have to be beneath it.
Where you want it, as long as it's in range.
So we know that the Essentia is like running through veins in the rock. Is that right?
I think there are out. Or do you mean on the Colossus or just in general?
On the Colossus. On the
I think
Colossus.
there's actual outcroppings of it, like on the head and a couple other places.
Do we know if attacking specifically the Essentia makes more of a, more damage?
Based on how we've seen how reactive it is, yes, we have the idea that the crystals on its back and on its face are probably vulnerable spots.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm definitely
Probably
thinking.
not.
Just remind me what we're thinking.
I'm thinking that we should lodge the dynamite in the Essentia and then light it up if we can manage it.
Absolutely, it's exactly what I was. Yep.
How would we get it there is my question, though.
Okay, we
The
weren't
mage?
thinking the same thing. I was thinking I was hungry, but continue.
Verbal communication is important, friend Farla. As obvious, none of us share thoughts.
Thanks for the lesson. Thanks for the lesson, Jake.
His metal tail wags.
Okay. I think that's a great plan. Any other options?
Again, I think it is a great plan if we can get it to it. But it might be difficult to actually reach the crystals on its back and on its face without immobilizing it first.
Hmm.
Now, I don't
So we
know
go
a
for the
lot about
legs?
dynamite, but it doesn't just blow up on its own, right?
No, we'd have to
Get it
attack
there, and then
Well,
matches.
depending on your accuracy, I've got a torch.
oh, like you want to throw a torch?
Well, we could mage hand a torch, we could throw a torch, we could light up an arrow if you've got arrows.
Shepherd
Just
shoot.
shoot it.
We can always shoot it. Always be shooting. We didn't come to this rootin' tootin' environment not to shootin'.
Just to be clear, Matt, this with the height of this thing, from the ground to where the Essentia outcropping is, I'm going to assume is greater than far range.
The head. Yeah, so this is going to be, it would be very far from the ground.
Maybe,
Could blow off a leg.
yeah, that's the idea, is to at least damage a leg enough to slow it down, and then we can climb its back and go from there.
How much dynamite do we have?
Yeah, I will say, you are able to damage different pieces of its body. So in your planning, if you want to do anything interesting like that, of course you're also able to run up and be on it, occupy the space as it were, run around on it, all these things.
So full send that one leg and just see what
I've
happens.
got a lasso.
Oh, great. Lasso
How
mount.
strong do you think the lasso is going to be on its leg? It's like fishing.
You're the fish, right?
Yeah, I guess so in this situation.
Unless someone can think of something better, I think that's our best plan. Immobilize the leg, climb on its back.
The natural leader, that guy. Like Speed's just gonna start walking that way. He thinks this is the plan. He's just gonna start marching.
All right,
You guys can
let's
catch him.
let's head towards the Colossus and bring down that leg.
Clarification. Placing explosive on leg, under leg.
I was thinking hold off on the explosives until we've got it down, and then target the Essentia.
Destroy leg with standard artillery. Understood.
Standard mode.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were blowing up the leg. Okay, if that's what you want to do, let's do it. Let's
Oh
full
no
send the
no!
leg.
Please
Let's go.
tell me what you want to do.
I would like to use the dynamite on the leg, as it's our best shot at an ambush. Things will probably get a little more difficult once it's aware of us.
Ryder.
Yeah, blow off the leg, and then maybe we can shoot the Essentia once it's on the ground. But at least just not walk in at that point. Unless it grows another leg, who knows? I don't know what happens to it. Colossus, I don't know.
If it grows another leg, we're in trouble.
Oh shit! It might do that. Good luck, everybody.
All right, so I'm guessing we're just gonna kind of like poke our heads out of the hole that we're in and wait until the Colossus is in our path at far range, where Jake is going to mage hand the dynamite on its leg.
I mean, he will likely just mage hand it up and literally just hold it right by the leg. Like, just
perfect.
hold it up and let someone shoot it.
And then
Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So okay. All right. So naturally, it's going to be not coming like right where your cave is. So you will have to
No.
right now kind of go out and find it, unless you want to try to lure it closer. It's up to you.
That's what I said.
No.
So he's already marching that way. So whatever.
yeah, we'll
You're going out to get it.
hide behind some rocks or something so we're not directly in its path. But
Yeah.
All right. So trying to attack from the side, basically with some rocks.
yes,
You're going for. All right. And so that, and my understanding is you all wish to be at far range.
If possible, I'd like to try and get quite close, but use my cloaked
coming at the
ability,
same
which
side
is
or
when
different
if I
side?
would be hidden, I'm instead cloaked. So that if I would have been seen, I'm instead invisible as long as I stay still.
you
Does that make
want
sense?
to be close to the dynamite going off.
I mean, not like next door, but maybe like in the neighborhood, you know.
So what's the what range does the dynamite damage you all have in your sheets?
I don't have any dynamite, so I don't know.
It says, I'll get it for you, very close of where the dynamite lands.
Okay, so you just want to be close to the dynamite, not very close.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and
And Speedy, brave as he is, and he is trying to be up there with you guys, he's gonna be lagging by about 30 feet. You know, he wants to be up there with you guys, in the thick of it. Just, you know, he's trying.
all right. Can give me a finesse. Not a finesse. The right roll. Sorry. No, it was right the first time. Finesse, yeah. Give me a finesse there, Farla. Because you want to try to hide and get close without it noticing you.
That's a 16 with fear.
All right.
Just assume that Matt has a full fear reservoir at all times.
Well, the rest gave him fear too, so.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I wasn't even caring because we're with you all. All right. So we're moving close. And so we got the rest of you Farla close in there.
Like I said, I think I'm probably at very far, but on the edge of far. You know,
Okay. Very far.
Sir Robining it, right? I'm brave Sir Robining right now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna show it until I'm ready.
Okay.
No, you're fine. I didn't put him on.
Okay.
He's hidden.
All right. So that's kind of where all of you are.
Yeah.
There.
You good? Look, you could already see his shadow.
All right. So
Mini
in
shadow.
what? Oh yeah, the big shadow. Yeah. So with that, you come upon, and now you fully see it. You are lit by the bright fires coming from its back and head. Its ominous skull there.
Heads up.
That's
This
sick!
is level 1 big bad. Oh my god, we're screwed.
Heads
Is
up.
it-
I love the moss.
As it gets closer and Jake sees how thick the legs are, he was mage handing one of the sticks of dynamite that he had taken from Farla. The compartment opens and the second one floats out and joins it.
It's got
Doing
3
mental
legs.
calculations.
Four.
You had the third stick.
There's 4 legs.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not in my calculation.
Yeah, technically it's two legs, 2 arms, but yes. So
Yeah, but he's really top heavy, so I had to put all 4 down.
yeah.
I think, Jake, I also just kind of like casually hand you a third stick of dynamite.
Just adds it.
Full
So
send.
it's supposedly as strong as I am. So as long as Jake can carry, which he should be, I mean, he's got -1 strength, but I'm assuming the dynamite's not that heavy.
All right. I hope you like You're a Colossus, y'all. So
Jesus.
it gives you an idea. All right, so Jake, we determined that you. So I think this will go ahead and be your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
Attempt to do this because because you're using that to do the far range toss.
Gotcha. Okay. There you go. That is a 24 with hope.
All right, very nice. All right, so this has to make a reaction against 14 here. And
I love how bird-like the model is. It really gives me an idea of what it is and what we've been talking about, you know? I've kind of been imagining roadrunners made of rock. It is not a roadrunner made of rock.
No.
okay, it's got a 17 on that reaction. But you used 2, right?
3.
3.
What is it?
And like 3 sticks of dynamite. Yeah.
So the 17, 7, and 11. Okay.
What
So-
action is it reacting to? Like to stop the mage hand or something?
It's the dynamite, so it's rearing up, getting out of the dynamite's range. So you get to roll 2d20 plus 10 physical damage for the 2 that hit.
2d10. Okay.
2d20.
2d20, yeah, sorry.
Plus 10.
Okay. 2d20 plus what you said?
Plus 10.
That's 25 physical damage.
Okay. Perfect. That will be severe. And so you're going to the front or the back?
Front, I think we want to try to get its head lower.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. With that front leg explodes as it comes down now onto its shoulder. One leg is taken out by dynamite.
I'm not breaking this menu apart. I don't care.
With that.
Holy shit, did we just make a plan and it went according to? Can you believe it? This has never happened to us before.
See, Farla is entirely pushed here. So what I'm gonna do here, this there's an explosion. I am marking some fears as it falls forward in its motion. It slides into the center here of kind of all of you where it can see.
Oh, so he's just coming right on in.
Yep. And I'm gonna go ahead as it does.
What?
Because its head's low now, but yeah, and then as it does, that's Jake and I think that's Faye that we have over there.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, it's coming down and basically trying to stomp as it's going to land. As I'm spending some fear for that, and that is going to be 8 to both of you. 8 to hit.
No.
Mrs. Jake.
Nice. You're able to push out of the way as it takes one of its arms here and is going to go and try to get a swing, I think, on Jake. And that will be a 15 on Jake.
That will hit.
All right. in that case, that is 3 physical damage. Goes down here. And it failed that attack. So just mechanically, I get fear when it fails.
That's great.
It's a Colossus. I passed the spotlight.
I get stronger.
Jake sort of dodged out of the way the first one, got clipped by the second, spins around a bit, and you hear him start saying, angry. It is angry now. It is angry now.
Who would like to go?
What leg did we blow off? Which I know it was the front one. Which one?
All right, Artemon, can you mark a leg that got blown off?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that.
Well, just for my thoughts.
Is it a leg or an arm?
What
that
I'm
got
gonna do,
blown off?
I need to know if it's
Yeah,
the one in front of me.
Let's see here. I think we're going to call it the left.
Yeah, where's Jake?
Boop, boop.
So it'll be a front one.
That's an arm, not a leg, Matthew.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. I'm not going to take an action, but I am going to use the fact that that arm is missing as my point of bravery, and I'm going to close distance to as close as I can to that not working arm.
I mean, you're pretty close. I mean, you're right there.
I want to get
close.
right there. I want to get right.
You're getting right up on there.
right up
stand
in
around.
his business.
All right.
Melee range, we'll call it. But I'm not
Okay,
gonna
keep
hit
in mind so that you've destroyed that arm. That arm cannot accept damage anymore.
him. No, I know. That's why I want to go there.
Cool. All right. All right. So Speedy runs next to the felled arm. That's how they want to spend their turn.
All right. I will shift into a spider, a large tarantula, and will attempt to climb up its leg onto its face, and I will shoot out a web to the ground in the hopes of trying to help others get up on top of its face as well.
Okay, I'll say with that leg down, definitely. So Pew in shepherd form is now right on top of its head, with the spider web going down.
Do I have to make any sort of roll for that?
I think to get up there, let's go ahead and do
I'm
like
gonna
a
get a spider.
like a. Since you're spider, I'll give agility, but you can do strength, whatever works.
12, 13, 14, hope.
All right, 14 with hope. All right.
Here we go.
All right, trying to let's see here. Yeah, climbing up top.
But he's a spider now.
Yeah, I'll say you. As you get up there, you find yourself just like it moves suddenly, and now you're kind of dangling right up there, and the head reels back and goes to peck at this little spider. That's a crit.
Ah, I love that.
Nope. So Jake is going to use his hope ability to make you re-roll that.
Oh,
Fantastic.
not
Is there a
this-
range on that?
Oh, that's a good question. Far range.
Oh, we had said the head is very far from the ground.
Okay. Sorry.
what is the move called? Just mechanic.
Or even with it being lower now, with the leg being.
Oh,
or arm
thank
being-
you for bringing that up. Yes, that'll work.
Okay, yeah, it's
Perfect.
called Not This Time.
Not
And
this
I
time,
think
so I have to
that-
re-roll the crit. Okay, that gets me to a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Eight. So what did that look like again?
I think that after getting hit, Jake has kind of squared up, and it's just he had built up that hope and preparation during the short rest, and it kind of flashes out through his eyes as almost like a strobe effect. And it's just this blinding pinpoint light that goes like into the eyes of the Colossus to just temporarily startle it, so it doesn't hit quite as hard.
So okay, awesome. So it's kind of and it still smacks. How's that damage looking for you? Anything your character's doing?
Did you give me damage yet?
I might not have. 11.
All right. With 11. So, being a spider and a carapace and no really bone structure, you kind of see me squished together a little bit and absorb that hit a little bit. And I will mark an armor and take minor on that one.
Fantastic. With that, Ikeri begins to shake. As you're on top of it, I need a strength reaction roll, please.
How many people can I put on the head?
Did Jake jump up there?
Isn't that what he said?
No, Jake didn't jump up there.
Oh, I know.
No, Jake
Shut up.
strobed. I did it
It's
with his
strobe
eyes.
it.
16.
Jake turned the
16.
party up.
Fantastic. You are able to stay on it, but you do need to mark a stress from trying to hold on. And now the good arm raises up and tries to smack you off its face. That is 15.
15 is my evasion.
All right. So that arm comes up, dealing 8 physical damage, grabbing Shepherd Pugh and crushing them into the ground, holding them down at this point. You are restrained.
Back on the ground?
Yep.
Okay.
So Spot is back on the ground, restrained under the good arm.
I think with the force of that, it was so violent, I was not able to shrug that off at all, and I'll take the full major for that.
Got it. And
Is my web still there, though?
I'll say with this, the web is not going to stick now.
Okay, damn.
That's the spotlight.
I don't know how far it is from broken arm to leg, but this is what he's gonna try. I got a lasso too, and I'm gonna try to lasso the broken stump to try to tie it to the back left leg.
Okay.
That is the attempt.
Very cool. I think that's a agility-based weapon. So go ahead and make your lasso attack. Well, wait. You've just to be sure nobody else wants to go because you've run.
Yeah, sure.
Add something. I mean, it's totally fine. I just want to make sure that we're not just ignoring anybody. I know Farley is hidden. I know got some other things. Anybody want to jump in before that?
I think it might benefit me if this goes well. So
Okay,
just
so you're
roll
cool
with
with
it.
letting it
no
go.
problem. Yeah.
Well,
Phelan will see his partner get pinned to the ground, and he just smashes both of his knuckles together, and he'll run up and attack the rocky wrist of that giant colossus to see if he could just to break through the stone and just completely release his buddy.
Okay, love it. Let's make the attack.
All right. There's a whole bunch of things on my page, so I hope I do this in order. Okay. He's gonna roll first, because hitting matters. Oh, that is not the right thing. 14.
14 hits. Is that
With
with fear or
fear.
hope? With
With
fear.
fear.
Okay. Roll that damage.
All right, so he is going to do his combo. He's going to spend stress, and then he essentially, before he does damage, he builds up a combo die. And the first roll is a 4, and the second roll is a 4, so he moves on. Next roll is a 2. And next roll after that's a 2, so he moves
Nice.
on. Next roll is a 1. And same thing, a 1 again. Next roll is a 4. And a 2. So he stops there. So that was 3 combos successfully rolled. So he adds that to the damage. And then I will roll the damage now. I got an 11. So plus the 3 is 14.
Okay, 14 total.
14 total.
Okay, perfect. That is a major damage.
And then when he does make the hit, he will do his Brawler Hope Strike, which is a staggering strike, and he spends 3 hope. When you hit the adversary, you deal stress to them, and they are temporarily staggered, which means they have disadvantage on all their attacks.
Nice. Perfect. All right, so as it comes in, all right, with that, the damage is so great, part of like the fingers of this begin to break off, and you are no longer restrained, Shepherd.
Why, Phelan, have you ever considered a role in a mining company? I feel like you'd be a real asset.
With that, now the arm at disadvantage goes to strike for a 7 against Phelan.
That is not a hit.
There you go. So trying to miss. Down where Speedy is, that leg is like kind of reels up to try to stomp upon you. That is 13.
Yeah, that hits.
You
The
got it.
broken stumpy thing is gonna try to stomp on me? Or
No,
is
the
it
back
blinded?
one. This is the back one.
Got it.
So it's trying to see that you're there. That is a total of 7 physical damage.
I will just mark an armor and do 0 damage there. Just gonna stomp on a shell.
Then I got a fear back from missing over there. And then the head's going to come down at Shepherd Pugh, trying to peck here as I spend another fear for. That's a 10 to Pugh.
That is a miss. So now that its arms are kind of cracked a bit, I scramble out of the way with a peck.
Nice. And I pass the spotlight back.
All right. So, as I'm quite close to the back leg, I would say, the back right leg, would you say I'm very close?
Yeah.
Alrighty. If I'm very close, I'd like to use my Rain of Blades spell to attack at the back right leg in a joint somewhere that looks like it would get to the crux of his leg.
Okay, you can move on your turn too if you want to do a bigger thing in the back.
Oh no, this is a spell, so it's like a spirit dagger kind of situation.
Yeah, very cool. It's more like an AoE though, right?
It strikes out on all targets within very close range. Could I choose multiple points on the leg?
So you totally could. It's just not going to do more damage. And so that's kind of where I'm checking. You're doing a lower damage move that's meant for a group versus like a single target. which is
Hmm.
totally fine. I'm just we're
I hear you.
learning, so I'm bringing up different points of the mechanics.
I appreciate it. All right. Very well. In that case, I might dagger it then, and use my leap to get into melee range and stab at it instead.
Okay.
And that is gonna be a finesse roll, and it's a 13.
You get advantage in sneak attack, right? Because you were hidden.
It's only when you succeed on an attack I can add a d6. There's no advantage in the system.
13 is the leg difficulty, though. So you're gonna get it. Was that with hope or fear?
With fear.
Jesus.
I don't roll with hope. You should know this by now.
We have 2 fear dice each.
Hell yeah. And then because I succeeded on the attack within melee range, I'd like to do the whole then kick it off and kick them away maneuver. But first the damage. It's a It's a 7.
Okay, very nice. With your sneak attack die?
That was its normal damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll do the sneak attack now. The sneak attack is 1. That's pretty shit. And then let's do the kickoff. So we're 8 so far. And then the kickoff is 2. 10. Don't think I could have rolled worse, to be honest. Anyway, there you go.
All right, 10 total damage. That is minor, but it is a hit. Cracks into it as it rains, and that was with fear. So that back leg is going to try to stomp it down behind. Oh, that's a nat 1 from me. And then
Just a 1 or a crit 1?
He can't crit on one. He rolls a d20.
Oh, he rolls a d20. Nice.
yeah, I don't crit on that stuff. Yep. So that's just a miss. As all around, the other leg then reels back, going towards Speedy, trying to stop for 13 to hit.
Sure does.
Okay. Oof. That is 9 physical damage. As now you can have it down. It's trying to. I think it's kicking more now. Trying to push back.
I'm gonna take the damage on that one. I don't have a lot of armor.
Okay. And the arm will swing towards Faye.
Do you still have unstoppable, Speedy?
Yeah, I have it. So I'm trying to figure out because like it's one of those ones. It's kind of like Rage and D&D. Like it ends. So I'm trying to maximize when to start it because it's got a very small timer.
Ah.
All right, you decide. Remind me, Phelan, was that that disadvantage? Was that 1 attack?
Let me
Or is
read it.
Just, how long is it staggered?
It doesn't. It just says temporarily staggered.
Okay. Very cool. Then, because all this stuff, we're spending a fear. You separated me means spend a fear to get it unstaggered. So I am doing that. So that will be a 19 to hit.
That hits me.
All right. That comes down to crush. So that will be 16 physical damage
Okay.
and restraining.
That is in my major, so I will spend 1 armor and take 1 hit.
Nice.
Who just got crushed, dude?
With that, spend another fear. What?
Who just got crushed?
Faye. As the head comes down to try to peck at Shepard. Kind of attacking all these little insects around. It's only a 10, Shepard.
That's a miss. I'm still scrambling.
All right, I spotlight the party.
So, I'm gonna try the Star Wars move that I was gonna do before. I'm gonna try to lasso that arm and then tie it to the back leg. That is the plan. However you would like me to roll for that. That is. I mean, I can
Yeah,
just
so lassos, you do the lasso attack.
Yeah, if it hits
Traits
against
agility.
so that makes sense. Yeah. That's. That is an 18 with fear. Hey, at least I rolled high.
Yeah, I mean, you got it. Very good. So the rope comes around, you tie it to the two, you pull it tight, and it kind of goes off on its side. At this point, it is restrained and vulnerable. So that's going to make that back leg vulnerable, which means there's advantage on it. However, you have to remain very close for this to keep up. You have to keep the tension.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, is the spotlight on you now, Matt?
Yes, because they did fear.
Lip.
Here we go. We've got the back leg trying to kick out towards Farla. That is 13.
That'll hit.
All right, right in the chest, Farla, for 8 physical damage.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use an armor, and I guess while I do that, I'll rely on that leather bandolier I equipped in the break to take some of the damage and reduce it to minor, and I'm okay.
All right, totally cool. If someone can't do this, if someone can't, we'll go ahead and end this session. But can everybody play a little longer?
I have to run.
You have to run. That's it. All cool. So we will go ahead and end for tonight.
It's like I dump 8 fear and crush you all to death.
Can we get a fear count before we take off?
Yes.
It has to be so high.
7.
Really? That's better than I thought.
Is it better than you thought?
Well, every time he missed, and he missed Pew like every time.
Every time I miss, I get a fear. So
And then every time I roll,
anyone's trying to
roll
figure
fear.
that out, that's why. Because I keep
Yeah.
regenerating. So if I those 2 misses regenerated the other fear I was spending to activate the thing.
Got it.
So
Mhm.
it's intense. With that, we'll do a review off stream. Good night, everyone watching.